Hello. So we're back in my little torture dungeon here, and so I'm going to be showcasing some more model stuff. Now this is not going to be a backlog video per se, this is going to be me showing the room that I work in, my little, my basement. It's pretty cool, and I have, a whole bunch of stuff that's pretty neat. So, we take a look, take a little gander at the pool table. Oh, who can guess the kit? Wow! A Zaku 1! Who would have thought? So, I build on a piece of cardboard on top of the felt because I don't want to scratch it. But so on the pool table, I have the Zoc box. Okay, the Zoc box is for instruction books. And then the Psycho Gundam box is for spare parts. This is almost full. So I have the bound dock as well as the Kshatriya boxes ready to go that are like empty. Then on the pool table itself, I have a little display. I have the Zeta, the Double Zeta fighting the Psycho Gundam. The Psycho Gundam Mark II comes out this month, so I'm gonna put him like right here, and they'll be like fighting. That'll be cool. Then you have like the Cubile, the TL800, the Kshatriya again, the Cubile Mark II. That's the much older variant, and then the Bound Dock. The Bound Dock was really cool. I like that as well. I really wish Bandai gave you another left hand, because, like, man, I want him to hold the rifle and the beam saber, because the beam saber is so cool. So, that's it for the pool table. As you can see, it is quite large. But then we come over to the Windows XP machine. So this computer is really, really weak, but it does like XP. So I have an episode of The Prince of Tennis on right now. It's an okay show. It's a sports anime, so it goes for a while, but, I use it as white noise as I build, so pretty cool. We come down here, and you can see the Zowort Heavy as well as the normal Zowort with a tick belong. I was really happy with this kit, all three of them. All of the Witch from Mercury kits have been really fun, actually, really quite enjoyable builds. But if you look at the top here, you have, the Ack guy, you have the Sazabi, the O, the Chinese O, the Zagok, the Gog, Ashamar, the High Gog, and even the old high-grade Zeong, which was also another really fun build. Then you come over here to this little glass table, and we got the 3 Zaku ones that I've made so far. You got the High Zac as well. You have the Origin Zaku 2. That's with the belt gun. Then you have the Char's version of the Zaku 1, the Zaku 1 Sniper, Zaku 2 FZ, the Chinese Don Zaku as well, and a 3D printed base for the Revive Zaku 2. Really neat. I like 3D printing. I sometimes just print like little basic stands for them. Speaking of 3D printing, wow, would you look at that? The 3D printer is actually working. And it's printing a little base. It's a pretty cool guy. Pretty neat. But so, if we look at the great big TV that's in all of your grandparents' house, like, call up your grandmother or your grandfather and ask, where's the great big CRT TV? Where it at? Tell me the dimensions. These things are fucking huge, and they're really goddamn heavy. This was left by the previous owner, and I don't think I'm going to move it. So, yeah. So up top, we have the Gabera Tetra. Fun kit. The GPO2. I have the GPO1 as well. He's somewhere else. And then the 3 aerial Gundams. Normal, Rebuild, and then Chinese, where she is in a metallic red. Really fun. As well as the Turn A Gundam. Now, if you haven't seen Turn A, it's really, it's a little bit different than the regular, like, space drama. But it is really fun on its own. It also has the effect parts by the Chinese effect parts of the Moonlight Butterfly. I wish Bandai would make its own version for it, but they didn't. So, well, up here we have, Choo Choo fell over, whoops, and Suleta and Miorine, as well as the Psycho Zaku. I'm probably going to move him again to put him back on the pool table, because he looks kind of lonely without his Zaku buddies. And then down here we have probably my favorite Chinese kit, the JMS-made Ball and Act guy. I just thought that it was so funny and comical to own, so I bought it, and I don't regret it at all. So if we go around to the main shelving, I have a whole bunch more that are done. You know, up here, obviously on this side of the wall, there's also my, like, Chinese vehicles from Trumpeter. Trumpeter is really good. It's just, I switched away from, like, vehicles and planes and stuff, because I don't like painting. Gunpla is great, because you build these guys, and it's like, that's it. You know, you can paint. I know people who spend hours and hours painting and scribing and doing all that extra stuff. You know, I put them on the shelf and say, there you go, have fun. Right, so like you have the Marasai. This was one of my first builds as well. Pretty neat. You know, you have the, that's the really old REGZ? Yeah, he had some screws in him, which was pretty cursed, but something different. You know, the Camphor fighting the NT1 Alex, you know, the Delonza, pretty neat. You know, you have the Chicken Gundam, and, you know, the Witcher Mercury kits are just, again, really, really nice. Oh yeah, up here you have some, like, Frame Arms Girls and Megami device kits. I build a lot of those, too. They're pretty neat. But, wow, would you look at that? Nice. A lot of dust. You know, if we go down a level, we have the, oh, wow. It's really hard to see. But, so the Gundam Schwarzette, this is a Chinese Dom from Gundam The Origin. I was really quite happy with the fittings and everything. These Chinese kits are fantastic. Back there you have the Gundam Faracht. He's on a 3D printed base, and it works really well. It just gets him up, you know, a couple inches off the ground, and there you go. The Jim 3, the DJ, the Leo, a Dome Tropin. Then you have the Gunvolva as well, the Methus, and oh, there's the GPO-1. There he is. Nice. And you have the entry grade RX-78. You know, and then you also have this little dude. So this guy is the Atoll from Elgheim, Heavy Metal Elgheim. I haven't seen it. Apparently it's pretty good, so that's nice. But then if you look up a little bit, oh, what the hell is that? It's Charzaku, and he's suspended in the air. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so pretty simple, like 3D printed little base, put on a 3M little hook, and you can get some dynamic posing. It's pretty nice. He's right beside a great big dead bear, so that's pretty neat as well. Yeah, so that's basically about it. Yeah, as I build my immense backlog, this is probably going to get filled out. All these are going to have to go away. You know, like, there is a lot of things to do. But overall, I'm having a lot of fun with the hobby, and Gunpla is cheap, so get into it while you can before, you know, the Great Big Depression 2 that's coming. Stay tuned. Alright, take care. Bye-bye.